What's happening, everybody? JayShockblast here, and check it out. So for those of you that didn't see, about a week or so ago, Minecraft actually came out with 42 skins for The Incredibles and The Incredibles 2. And in those 42 skins, there were actually 4 characters that were not in LEGO The Incredibles. I know, right? Such a small roster, it's kind of weird to see them leave out 4 characters. There's probably many number of reasons for this, and not short of including the fact that the actual final roster, not counting the Par Family DLC, is 113 characters, which is very symbolic of Pixar. I'm pretty sure y'all know all that story. So maybe that was part of it, a little Easter egg with the roster size. And honestly, it very well could have been just a communication thing with Pixar and TT Games, where they didn't have access to these characters. Now, I did see all 4 characters in the movie. They are in the scene when they are on the ship, the cruise ship, towards the end, and they are with all of the ambassadors, and they are kind of like the bodyguards or the representatives from the different countries. So I do have images of each of the 4 characters. I'm actually going to do it in a group of 1, and then 2, because 2 of them are kind of like a tag team champions of The Incredibles. Anyway, first up we have Brainstorm, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I googled these characters. I tried looking up as much info as I could so I could sound wicked smart kid about these characters, and there's not a lot of information about them, and it's not really that big of a deal, I suppose, to leave a couple characters out. But with such a small roster, it would have been nice if they were able to include them, as far as I'm concerned. And who knows, maybe they'll do a little character pack at some point. I don't think so. Don't hold that to me. I think the Par Family Vacation is the only DLC, but I digress. So Brainstorm here, he looks like he might be Russian with the big Boris hat, or as I like to call it. And it looks like he is probably a character that is both smart and lightning-y. So that is Brainstorm, and you definitely can see him in the movie. There is also Vapora, and I don't know if she's like a toxic type character. She's got a lot of green, and it definitely looks like a she. I mean, I'm going off of Minecraft skins. I'm pretty sure it is a she, and I do feel like I saw her in that group. So there is Vapora, and that is another character that would be interesting to have in the game. And then last but not least, we have a tag team, and it looks like they might be younger because their skins are smaller than some of the other ones. We have Shock and Awe, and honestly, I would imagine there's some kind of explosiveness to Shock, and Awe maybe some kind of like a fireworky kind of thing. I don't know. I'm speculating. I don't think anybody knows for sure, or maybe you do, and I just couldn't find the right info. But 4 extra characters would have been a pretty cool thing to have in the game. Especially a game with, like I said, a very limited roster, and all the superheroes were kind of cool to see. I will tell you one thing, having seen the movie, it's so weird that my first exposure to a lot of these characters was with the Legoized version of the characters, because they look vastly different in the actual game itself, or in the actual movie itself. So there is that. So yeah, Brainstorm, Vapora, Shock, and Awe. 4 characters missing from LEGO The Incredibles 2. I'm sure that you guys are going to say other characters that were missing, but because these characters were included in Minecraft, I'm just curious as to how they did not quite make it into LEGO The Incredibles, because let's face it, if they could have gotten them into the game, it would have been incredible. Yeah, I did it. Alright guys, what do you guys think? Shock and Awe, Brainstorm, Vapora. Do you wish they were in the game? And what do you think of LEGO The Incredibles so far? I think it's a pretty solid addition to the LEGO family. Hope you guys are enjoying, and we'll see ya.